Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Zach, but you can call me Hazardous. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel, and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 video here on the channel today. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 different ways Rockstar can improve the infamous and returning honor system in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, before we get started on this video, just as a quick update as to what's going on in my life because of my post yesterday. Basically, last night, really late at night actually, my neighbor had a fire. They were cooking fried chicken, and it was a grease fire, and they threw water on it, and that's what caused the flames to really go crazy. And so the sprinklers came on, the whole entire 5th floor of this apartment building flooded, including my own apartment. And I said I was gonna make like an explanation video, which I still may do, but like I figured I could just talk about it quickly here for anyone wondering. And so that's kind of like a follow-up that I want to do. Basically, everything's good in my apartment, thank God. I was able to get up all the water and everything, but I was really afraid like mold would start forming, and I was afraid for all my actual electronics that the carpet would get wet and then thus get everything else wet and all my stuff would fry. So I was really hoping that wouldn't happen, but everything seems to be taken care of on my side now. Now it's just about what's going to happen when they're fixing that apartment, if there's going to be a bunch of loud noises of hammers and things going on in the background as they try and like strip the room and pretty much rebuild it. So thanks for sticking with me. Today I asked for you guys' feedback and opinions of the honor system, and today we're going to be taking the 5 most reoccurring requests for improving the honor system this time around in Red Dead Redemption 2. So thank you to everyone who gave your own response down in the community section over on my channel. So before we get into this video, drop a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and be sure to check out my Red Dead Redemption 2 playlist down in the description, and let's jump right into this. So Red Dead Redemption's honor system was the socially acceptable measure of Marston's actions, and honestly, in my opinion, it was pretty lackluster, because whether you decided to play as a squeaky clean savior or a ruthless nay-doer as well, the game's world didn't alter that much. The story played out the same either way. Now there were some perks, of course. You know, those who walked on the light side earned twice as much for bounties, they would win the adoration of nuns and special amulet that made enemies less accurate, you know, and they also got the Duster Coat outfit. But the bad guys received steep discounts in Thieves Landing and could beckon a special dark horse because, you know, we all know bad guys love their badass horses. But Rockstar said they will be improving on this system in Red Dead Redemption 2. So I asked you guys about 5 ways to improve pretty much, and I'm going to be talking about these top 5 ways. The first one that I saw the most, and this is probably the most controversial, but I want to talk about it first, is alternate storylines. So let's go back to Grand Theft Auto 5. In GTA 5, Franklin as a character was given a significant choice near the end of the game to kill Trevor or Michael, and you could, and you probably did, decide to team up with both of them to take out all of your enemies together. That's the choice I did. I did Death Wish. But if you wasted one of your friends, well, that was the end for him. You never spoke with them or the survivor again. So Red Dead Redemption 2 should embrace multiple outcomes. The world should be lighter or darker at the end, depending on how you played. Lives and entire towns will likely be at risk, and your decisions should have a permanent effect on the world. And that doesn't go to say that the game should have actual multiple endings in terms of cutscenes and things like that. I can only imagine at the end of this game, the gang is going to completely dissolve and Arthur's going to be left on his own, or he may even die. A lot of people want him to die for some reason. I personally don't, but he may. You know, we can't rule that out just yet. And so I don't think that ending of the game is going to change. You can't necessarily like save the gang by the end of the game, and you also don't have the choice necessarily to purposely destroy it. But what I think these people are getting at here is they want different choices throughout the game, so that when you reach the end game and you're just free roaming after the main story has been completed, you also still hold that attitude among everyone in the towns and things like that, and they'll be like, thank you for saving us, etc. Or they'll just hate you, and you'll be completely hated by the whole entire world of Red Dead Redemption 2 with no chance of return unless you actually decide to just create a new save. So that's one idea, is an alternate storyline. The second is increased NPC reactions. So you know in those scenes in westerns when everyone's having a jolly good time in the saloon and then suddenly the doors swing open and the ragtime piano comes to a crashing halt and everyone stares in horror at the bad guy? I want that exact same thing to happen in Red Dead Redemption 2 when Arthur Morgan walks into the saloon. So depending on your notoriety in the original Red Dead Redemption, NPCs would react differently, and they'd either greet you politely as a keeper of the peace or cower in fear at your insults. In Red Dead Redemption, high honor allowed you to get away with one murder scot-free, while low honor kept eyewitnesses from snitching. But let's take it a step further. High or low honor should activate unique quests depending on your playstyle. So you could become the sheriff of a small settlement and turn it into a bustling trade outpost, or kill the sheriff and turn it into a ghost town like Tumbleweed, only fit for thieves. The world would react accordingly, and the next time you entered a saloon, the party would stop. That's what I would love to see in the game. The third one that was most voted on was actually better rewards for high or low honor. So a horse and a duster coat in Red Dead Redemption, that wasn't enough in my opinion as well, and I agree with that. So if I'm gonna be a bad guy, I want nothing short of my own fortress. We're notorious criminals, and yeah, I want the cool horse skins and outfits too, but perhaps Red Dead Redemption 2's version of Thieves Landing will only be accessible to bad guys while heroes gain access to safe homes and army equipment. These are just ideas. The fourth thing I want to talk about is real consequences. Being a dishonorable bandit should also come with a very high price. If you're robbing banks and wasting townsfolk, you bet that the bounty on your head will be high. Like Red Dead Redemption, people could challenge you to duels, and Johnny the Law will never be too far behind. Similarly though, honorable players will be rewarded, but the stakes will be equally high for them too. Clearing out bandit camps won't come down to a quick use of Deadeye. It'll be a life or death scenario. And then the last one that I saw most talked about in the community post was to choose and train your allies. So your honor should not only unlock special perks, quests, and scenarios, but it should also determine the types of characters you meet on your journey. Assuming there's a gang building mechanic to Red Dead Redemption 2, you might be able to train, equip, and enlist certain characters to your cause. Now, Rockstar has confirmed that you won't be able to necessarily go out and recruit these certain gang members, but they have mentioned different relationships you can form with them, and if you don't do certain tasks for them, you won't be presented with certain missions, and that's kind of what I'm talking about here. So depending on your honor, Red Dead Redemption 2 could go full Mass Effect 2, letting you either develop a skilled and pious gang of do-gooders or heartless cutthroats that could fall permanently in battle. Whether you were good or bad, your allies and your gang members will either come to your rescue or leave you in the dust depending on what you've done for them in the past in that situation. So those are the 5 things that I wanted to talk about in this video: alternate storylines, increased NPC reactions, better rewards, real consequences, and lastly, having some type of control over what you can do to train your own gang members in the game, just going on certain missions for them, improving their abilities, etc. That would be nice to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments section below. Thank you so much for all the support, and welcome to all the new subscribers recently. We just passed 15,550 subscribers, which is just absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much. Be sure to drop a like if you guys enjoyed today's video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to enter my Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Edition giveaway. The links and rules are down in the description to enter, and please be sure to follow me over on Twitter at HazardousHDTV so I can talk with you guys in real time over on there. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next Red Dead Redemption 2 video. Adios, amigos.